Hi guys, you showed back up. This is amazing. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a winners and losers video. If you don't know what that is, I'm going to tell you the things that I loved for the month of February and the things that just didn't work out for maybe my skin color, skin type. Things that didn't work for me, maybe I wasn't using them right because I'm stupid, I don't know. So there's things that personally didn't work out for me. If they worked out for you, then that's great. I'm just giving you a heads up that they didn't work out for me. So yeah, please don't get offended. Okay? They just didn't work for me. If you want to see more on my winners and losers video, then just keep watching. So first I'm going to start with skincare because I don't have any skincare losers. I just got winners for skincare. Well, I don't know. Okay, let's just start with skincare. These are all Neutrogena products because, I don't know. That's what I got. Anyway, so first thing I start when I get in the shower and I'm washing my face, I start with this. I have 2 bottles of this actually. I don't know what's all over, but I have 2 bottles of this. This is the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Boosters Facial Cleanser. I love this stuff. It literally gets everything out. I usually use, actually I always use this little pad. It's got this little thing on it so it sticks to the tub. And I just go like this, put the cleanser on it, rub it in, blah, 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 you know, and then take it all off. But this really does clean my skin, so good. So after I do that, that's the first thing I use. And then after that, I use this one because I do have dry skin. So I go in with the Ultra Gentle Hydrating Cleanser. This is also by Neutrogena. I just squirt this on this little blue pad, rub it in my face, rinse it off, and then I feel clean, and then I get out of the shower and damp my face. Then the last thing I go in with for my skincare routine is this oil-free because I have, oh, okay, hold on. Pond's Cold Cream Cleanser, which is, you put on your face and it's just a mask of oil. So it does, what I do use this for is not a cleanser. I don't use it as a moisturizer. I use this as my moisturizer. I use this to take off my makeup. So if I'm home and I have makeup on, like right now, I'll just take my fingers in this and then I rub it on my skin. It does, okay, there's a hair in there, yummy. It does take all your makeup off, but after I do that, I then go in with these and clean it out because you will break out like a mother if you do not wash this out. It is full of oil and it just sits in your pores. You have a mask of oil on you. So if you don't like oily face, then use this, which is oil-free. Okay, so while we are on the subject of cleansing our bodies or faces, this is for cleansing your body. Okay, so this is my next winner. I got this for Valentine's Day from my Aunt Haley. I love it. It smells so good. This is a shower gel. It smells like, and this isn't usually the smells that I like. I usually like very fruity and sweet. But this is almost perfumey. It still has that sweet to it. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I love it. So if you have the chance to pick this up or you have the chance to go to Bath & Body Works and smell it, then go do it. I love this. I've never had their shower gels. We have all their soaps, their hand soaps, but I've never had the shower gels and I love it. I use it all the time. I've got this on a couple days ago and it's already like, look how much is gone. Crazy. So yeah, love it. Okay, so now moving on to the face. I don't use makeup remover wipes. I use wet wipes. I just use these to do my makeup today. I use Huggies. These are everything. I use them all the time. So I use them if I don't have the chance to clean my makeup brushes, which is not very often because I always clean my makeup brushes. It's so gross to me. So I just always clean them. But if I didn't get the chance like I did it today, I just take my makeup brush and rub it on here. And you see all that coming off? That way, just in case I used black or something the day before and I go in to do my makeup like I did today, I don't have black up here. So if you didn't get the chance to wash your makeup brushes, I definitely recommend. If you don't have Huggies, you can use makeup remover wipes, but I have Huggies, so that's what I use. Just rub it on there. It's very easy to spot clean your brushes. Look how much comes off. So yeah, that's what I use every day. Huggies. baby. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in about lips. I have 4 winners. I also got this from Haley for Valentine's Day. This is so awesome. I love it. The only thing, okay, first I have to say I got these too. I got these Blistex chapsticks. This is just like that oily, it just sits on top of your lips, which is good if you want to feel that moisturizing stuff. But if you want something that absorbs into your lips, like if you want something to go under a liquid lipstick, or you just want something to moisturize your lips, then you need to use a chapstick. So I use these, and then I'll put this on top, and then my lips are completely. White one is minty, this one smells like sweet candy, and then this one smells like complete chocolate. So if you like any of those, I say totally hit it up. But if you want something that sits on your lips, gives you a rosy pink tint, then use the Vaseline Lip Therapy. Now I have some losers for our lips. And I know you guys, if you've watched any of my makeup tutorials, then you know that I think I've used probably 2 of these. And they're pretty disappointing. I spent a lot of money on this company called Gerard Cosmetics. A lot of money, like $70 for one order and like $70 for the next. I will say their glosses are pretty pigmented and they're alright. They're like a drugstore lip gloss. I would not recommend purchasing anything from them. Unless you're in love with one of their gloss colors, then totally I guess you can splurge on yourself. But their lipsticks suck, okay? I just have nothing else to say about them. Okay, I'm going in with Tequila Sunrise. They're pigmented. They are pigmented. They don't suck, but they're not worth what you pay for them. They're just not. They're pigmented. So that's Tequila Sunrise, but they are so patchy on my lips. And drying. They're just so drying. This is, what is this, Buttercup? I originally got these because the YouTuber that I told you about, Jaclyn Hill, collaborated with them to make this shade right here, Buttercup, and the shade I'm holding. I'm just gonna swatch 3 of them for you. I have more than that because trust me, I was stupid enough to order so much at one time. So this is $19.95, this is Buttercup, and this is Tequila Sunrise. They are pigmented on my hand and they feel creamy. Well, you can kind of see that $19.95 is patchy. Hold on, let's let it focus. You can kind of see it's a little patchy up there, but I cannot stand having these on my lips. They are drying, patchy. I think if you watched my tutorial, that I just uploaded, the spring makeup tutorial, I put Tequila Sunrise on my lips and there was no pigmentation on my lips and it was completely patchy. I actually had to go over it with a lip gloss so I looked like I had, so you couldn't see the patchiness on my lips. So I would not recommend buying these. I do use them because I spent so much money on them, but I wouldn't spend your money on them. It's a waste of money. If you want to buy the lip glosses, then that's okay, but I wouldn't spend money on these. And one more thing about those lipsticks, if you search them on YouTube, you're gonna see nothing but positive reviews or people using them and loving them. Well, those are all sponsored videos. People are being paid to say those positive things that blah, blah, blah. They're not real, so don't spend your money, because I was stupid enough to go to YouTube search Gerard Cosmetics and everything about it is positive. And then Jaclyn Hill completely stopped working with the company and it was a waste of money because they're fake reviews. People have to sign contracts to give a positive review before they even try the products. That's how horrible this company is and shady this company is. This is a shady business. So do not waste your money. It is not good products. I would totally recommend, these. Here you go. If you want the gold packaging, and the lipstick, then get these. These are the Milani, yeah, these are the Milani lipsticks. These are probably like, and these are so much more creamier and pigmented. I just can't believe I spent that kind of money on those crappy lipsticks. I really can't. So these are the Milani lipsticks. Super pigmented and super creamy on your lips and on your hand. And they have so many colors. So I would definitely recommend, if you want a lipstick that's creamy with gold packaging, I would recommend the Milani lipsticks over the Gerard Cosmetic lipsticks. Okay, so now moving on from that negative review, I'm gonna move on to eyes, and I'm gonna start with the winners. So I have a couple, like probably 6 or 7 ColourPop eyeshadows. I love ColourPop. I believe in all their products. The only thing I have not tried from ColourPop, actually there's a ton of stuff I haven't tried. I haven't tried their highlighters, their blushes, their gel liners. I think that's it. I think I've tried everything else. Yeah, I think that's it. So the first thing that I have from ColourPop to show you is this metallic eyeshadow in the shade Amaze. I will swatch it. It's so pretty. So pretty. If you want that perfect, glowy, champagne gold color, then I would totally recommend this. ColourPop has a huge wide variety of different eyeshadow colors. I have a ton of them, but that's probably one of my favorites that I have, so that's why I'm showing it to you. The next thing that I have for eyes that I want to include in my favorites is this Morphe 12S Soul of the Summer palette. I love this palette. I'm sure if you've watched any of my videos, you've probably seen me using this. I totally love it. I believe it was like 15 bucks. The shipping is totally expensive from Morphe. It was like 7 bucks or something, which I know is kind of normal, but there's no free shipping. There's no buy so much, get free shipping, but their stuff is so affordable. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. You get 12 shadows for 15 bucks. And they're not a horrible size. I mean, they're square and little, but they're not horrible. For 15 bucks for 12 shadows, it's pretty freaking good. Considering this Urban Decay shadow for one of them was $20. This is $14. I mean, plus the shipping, but if you get more stuff, like another palette that comes with like 30 shadows for like 22 bucks, then you're totally saving money. You know, let's just justify it. Anyway, so I love these shadows. Morphe shadows are just super pigmented. Here, I'll swatch them for you. Now you just saw how much I took. Look how pigmented they are. I didn't take very much. I mean, I barely put my finger in them. So I totally believe in their shadows. They're awesome. If you have the chance to pick anything up, Morphe is in California. So if you're watching my video from Florida, which is where I live, and you're probably just gonna have to order online like I did, unless you go to California and go to their store. But yeah, just go to morphebrushes.com. I don't know, I don't own any of their brushes yet, which I don't know why. I totally need to buy some, but I do believe in their eyeshadows. So I have 1, 2, 3, I have 4 palettes from Morphe, and if you have the chance to pick any of them up, I would totally back them up. Their palettes are so pigmented, so cheap. And if you don't want to buy a whole palette, or if you have a Z palette of your own, they have single eyeshadows that are like $2 a piece. And it's not even as cheap, it's not even that cheap at the drugstore. So totally go on morphebrushes.com, check them out, and see what that's. So still talking about eyes, I'm going to talk about 2 liners that are a winner and one is a loser. No, they're not both by Jordana. Okay, Jordana is a drugstore company, I guess. Let me see, I'll show you the difference. I love Jordana liners. I have a couple of their liquid liners. I have 2 of their black ones. They're super pigmented. I have their liner for lips. I use them. I love them. They're great. The retractable ones are great. Here's black. And they're super affordable. Super affordable. They're like $2 or $3, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure they're $2 or $3. Anyway, I wanted a white liner to use in my waterline, clearly. Anyway, so I bought the Jordana. This is the only one I own that's like this. But anyway, you have to sharpen it. It's not retractable. I don't know what it's called. And this is in the shade 28 white. Okay, I'm going to dig into my hand. This is me digging 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's no way you're going to dig onto your eye. So let me show you what happens if I'm just trying to put this on my eye. Okay, there's no pigmentation. The white will not show up on you. This is so creamy and it just went right on. These are both Jordana liners. So I would not buy this one. If you have the chance to pick them up, totally buy the black one. The black one's great. Now, if you want a nude liner that's creamy and pigmented, I would recommend the Rimmel In the Nude eyeliner. This is a super, look, same as the black one. Super creamy. I don't know if you can see it on my skin. Okay, right here. Super creamy, super pigmented. I would totally recommend it. The Rimmel eyeliners are actually like I think they were like $6. I don't remember, but they are more than the Jordana liners. So if you do have a chance to pick up the retractable Jordana liners, then I would recommend them. I don't know if they have Jordana anywhere else, but I got mine at Walgreens. I don't think they have them anywhere else. I'm not sure. I never really seen them anywhere else. So if you're at Walgreens and you want to pick up a cheap liner, then I would definitely recommend checking the Jordana section of the style. So now I'm switching to brows real quick. I do have one more eye product, but I just thought about this. I did own, because I ran out of it. Oh no, there's still more in there. I do own the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. It is $21, and I just find that is so expensive to replace, so I never replaced it. Instead, I wanted to try a $2 product. I believe this was $2. It's the e.l.f. Brow, whatever this is, brow pencil. It is exactly the same, except for the spoolie is huge, like way too huge to actually use to fill in your brows. See this spoolie? And then this one. Just way too big. Way too big. I would love to give this a good review because I totally believe in saving your money and using cheaper products, but this just did not work. It was not, this liner, whatever you want to call this, was not pigmented at all. I've tried to use it a couple times. I still try and use it because I want to, but if I had to pick between these two, I'd rather spend $20 on something that works than $2 on something that doesn't work. So if you do have the money to splurge on this, I totally believe in it. I love the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. This, I would not waste your money on it or your time. It just didn't work out. So loser. Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz winner. Okay, so the last eye product that I'm going to talk about is this Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art. This is a loser. I will just go ahead and tell you. I believe this thing was like $9. I've tried to use this on, okay. So this is supposed to be your lid or your crease shade, lid shade, and then this is a liner, or it can go, this is supposed to be a liner, a glitter liner. This is what the lid shade looks like. This is what the liner shade looks like. Okay, so now I'm gonna put that liner on top of the lid shade because that's what you're supposed to do. And it's super pretty. That's why I bought it. It was like $10 with tax. Super pretty. I love it. The colors, okay? But this sucks. This is a waste of $10. I wish I could get my money back, but I've already used it a couple times because I had to make sure. I used it a couple different ways. I just had to make sure it didn't work. But if you put this on your lid, blah, 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 you can see I have glitter on there now. Okay, that's something else. But anyway, this will just flake right off. Like, it'll dry. You can hold your eye down, let it dry. You open your eye, it's gonna flake right off. It doesn't work, it's a waste of $10. Do not buy them. Don't waste your money. It's $10 and it's just not worth it. So yeah, don't waste your money. Pretty colors, and cool concept, but they did not execute it right. So the next thing that I'm going to talk about is this L'Oreal Lumi, which is a loser. I have another one in here somewhere, but I can't find it. I have the rose one. I didn't buy the gold one because it's too dark for my skin tone. So I got the cool one. I think it's called rose or medium or something. I don't know what it's called. And then there's a darker one that was just not my skin color. I have tried every way to use this. I've tried it on the cheekbones. I've mixed it in with my foundation. I've done everything. I've put it on the inner corners. Super pigmented, right? Super pigmented. Super pretty. But they don't blend. I've mixed it in with my foundation and I'll have like a streak of it here, a streak of it there, a streak of it there, a streak of it there. It does not blend in with your foundation. At least it didn't for me. And when I tried to put it on my cheekbones and blend it in with a beauty blender, it didn't work. I just had a streak, not even a streak, it was like a block like this. Imagine that, but like a short little fatter block on your cheekbone. It was just horrible. They didn't work, and those were like 12 bucks, I think. I've heard that the powders suck completely. Like, they have no pigmentation at all. If you haven't wasted your money on that already, because I know they've been out for a while, don't, because they don't work. They're not great, and I just wouldn't recommend them. So that's a loser. I wanted to talk about these e.l.f. bronzing and blush palettes. I totally love these, like completely love them. They're $6 each. $6 each, and they come with 4 blushes or 4 bronzers, depending on which ones you get. Hold on, I'm opening them up. They all come with a mirror. So this is what they look like. They all come with a mirror and 4 blushes, 4 blushes, and 4 bronzers. $6 a piece. They do pop out, so you can totally customize. Okay, this is gonna fly. Okay, got it. They do pop right out. So you can customize your palette however you want. You can stick 2 bronzers in there, and I believe they have a highlighting palette. So if you want to put a highlight shade, a bronzing shade, and 2 blushes, you can customize your own palette, and it's completely portable. They're pretty freaking awesome. They are super pigmented. Hold on. All right, one moment, people. I'm going to swatch these so I can show you how pigmented they are. Okay, so I did not swatch the bronzers. I just swatched these 2 blush palettes, and this is how pigmented they are. I swear to you, I just dipped my finger in and put it on there. You actually have to be super careful with these blushes. I literally, like, I don't know how to show this to you, but I literally just dip my brush in there one time, tap off as much as I can, and put it on my cheek because they're just so pigmented. If you're not careful with these, you will have a block of blush. You have to be super careful with these, which is super, I mean, some people wouldn't like it, but I love it. I mean, for them being $6 a piece and you just having to dip your brush in it, I will probably have these forever. They're so awesome, and you get such a wide variety of colors. Super awesome, and the bronzers are exactly the same, believe it or not. Whatever, you're lost. I mean, they're winners, so the bronzers are exactly the same. Super pigmented, wide variety. I think I got the light shade of bronzers, but I think there's a dark shade too if you're a darker skin tone. I'm pretty sure this is the light palette. So yeah, super portable, super cheap, and super awesome. Super winner. So the last thing I'm going to talk about is this Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I love this stuff. I'm just like, I'm getting to the end of it. And I'm just like, oh, I don't want to run out of it because it is expensive too. It was like, I think it was like 30 bucks or 38 bucks. But anyway, I had the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. It was good. Loved it, whatever. And then I got this and I fell in love with this. It smells so much better than the Urban. I mean, I don't remember if the Urban Decay one, oh, okay. I don't remember if the Urban Decay one had a smell at all, but this one smells like, it just smells good. And it just sets your makeup. If you're like going throughout the day and you just feel like your makeup's getting, you just spray this crap on and it just brings it back to life again. It's just amazing. It's amazing. So if you have the money to spend on that, it's a winner. Alright guys, so that is the end of this video. This was my first winners and losers video, and if you want to see more like this, then just let me know. If you have any products that you want me to review for you, then leave it in the comments below. And yes, I think I'm done talking. I'm exhausted. What else was I gonna say? Oh, okay. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Okay, so there's one more last thing that I want to talk about. This is completely random, but let's be real. We should all be using this. It is a deodorant. I love this deodorant. You guys, this smells so good. It just smells so freaking fresh. So, if you have the chance to stop by a store and smell this, then totally pick it up and stick your nose in it because it smells great. Bye.